Hello there, my name is Esleon, and today I will be talking about how I built my Billy. Oh my gosh, he is one of my favorite characters. He is so cute. I would like to preface this by saying I actually never put that much thought into how I build my ZZZ characters, because frankly they have a lot of good just advice on how to do this. I just pulled up their thing. I actually have never used this menu. I don't actually use this one for how I build them. I use the one that you find in here where you do this. You should look at the recommended. And skill-wise, most of the time I just do the same. I will say I will be talking about an alternate way to build your Billy that's not as a DPS, where you'd build him more as a stun character. But basically, most of my advice you can't just find in your upgrade suggestions. So just a heads up, I guess. But yeah, no, I mean, they're pretty accurate. Basically, any ZZZ character you want to level their core skill and enhancement is what this is called. I just call it the alphabet area. You want to level up their alphabet area first. It's what's going to give them the most damage boost and most buff. Billy, I personally went with doing his base. I think I actually went base E alt when I built him. I didn't actually look at upgrade suggestions for him. He was the first character I really went into building. I still need to technically cap him. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I have other characters in building, and Billy is strong enough as he is. So I don't know when I'm going to get back to that. But, like, you kind of want to do his base, his alt, his E, his dodge, and then his assist as your typical order. His cons will buff his dodge some, so maybe you want to do his dodge before you do his E, but either way, I personally think works. I'd personally do the E first. Con-wise, or no, this is no con, cinema-wise, Billy's first one just gives him more energy when he does a dash attack, or dodge and can trigger once every 5 seconds. His 2 is dodge counter. So when he does dodge, his dodge counter damage increased by 25. Rolling shot, which is the shots he does when he's crouched and you move during his base attack, they count as dodge, so I would assume, yeah, I guess since they're counting as dodge, it'd be multiplied by the dodge damage, so you would want to level his dodge for that to buff his damage more, because instead of running as base attack, they'd be running as dodge. So you would want to make sure it prioritizes dodge just a little bit more if you do have a C to him, because his rolling shots are being counted as dodges, making Billy invulnerable during the skill activation and able to trigger perfect dodges. When rolling shot triggers a perfect dodge, it will automatically follow up with a dodge counter, which is really nice. Moving around and dodging as Billy is really fun. He's basically always on the move, or at least how I actively play him. His C3 is just upping all of his skills by 2. His C4 is when Billy hits an enemy with his EX special attack. Its crit rate is increased by the distance. The closer he is to the target, the greater the effect. It can get up to 32, so you want to hold him at gunpoint. His C5 just boosts him up, boosts all his stuff by 2 again. His C6, when Billy accumulates 10 hits on an enemy or triggers a perfect dodge, his damage is increased by 6%, stacking up to 5 times. This effect resets if he's knocked back or launched by an enemy. So as long as you can dodge a lot, he will basically have a permanent, 5 multiplied 30% attack buff, which is really nice. Now, I do like that they highlight the stats you want here, which is really cool. But disc-wise, their highest recommended is what I have on him, which is a 4-piece of the Fanged Metal and a 2-piece of the Woodpecker Electro. I've never actually looked at the Hormone Punk set. They have it as a secondary option. But honestly, depending on how many physical characters you run with him, you might actually want to just put him on the 4-piece Woodpecker Electro with the 2-piece Fanged Metal, or like a 2-piece of the Woodpecker, 2 pieces of Fanged Metal, and let me find this set. That's the other one we were talking about, not that one. No. Honestly, you could also just throw him on a two-piece. I might change him to that, because this just gives you 16% crit damage for the two-piece. Two-piece Fanged Metal, two-piece Woodpecker Electro, and two-piece Branch and Blade Song. I was thinking about a different one, which, okay, I remember what it looks like now. Or you could put him on a two-piece Puffer Electro to give him more pen ratio. Or you could also put him on a two-piece of the Shock Star Disco to give him more impact. Now, this is the alternate build I was going to talk about very briefly, and you could build yeah, I said that right. You could build Billy as a stun character opposed to an attack character. The only thing is he doesn't have any impact options here for his weapon, so you would just put impact on his 6, and then everything else would be the same as the DPS him, with a physical damage bonus on the 5, crit rate or crit damage on the 4, and then just prioritizing crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, and probably pen ratio, I think, would be the 4th one to prioritize. That or like anomaly percentage or anomaly mastery. I personally put as the primary ones to focus on. Now, for his DPS build, you just swap out the 6 impact for an attack. Weapon-wise, I basically just put him on his Starlight engine, and he's been on this the whole time. Actually, I might just real quick. Where's... Oh, wait, no. These are a different one. Never mind. These are just the Starlight engines that look... I wish I had more of his engine. I would have R5'd it by now if I could. But anyway, so I just put him on his because it's increases the equipper's physical damage bonus against targets by 46.5. This is for R3. For 8 seconds upon hitting an enemy at least 6 meters away with a base attack or dash attack. Billy can end up pretty far away from his target. Of course, when you're using the EX... No. Yeah, it's when you're using your EX. Special attack is when you want to be up close, but that's about it. I've honestly never put him on anything else. I assume Soldier 11 is pretty good. It's upon hitting it with a base attack, dash attack, dodge, counter. The equipped attack increased by 3.5 for 8 seconds, stacking up to 8 times. So, the Brimstone Soldier 11's signature could be really good for him. You also have Marikato Desire when the special attack or chain attack hits an enemy. The equipper's attack is increased by 9.6 for 8 seconds. This is an R5. While the target is under an attribute anomaly, this effect is increased by additional 9.6, which is pretty good. I like him having his signature weapon, so I'm gonna leave him on that. I don't think I'm gonna change it, even if what other weapons are better, because I think technically speaking, the Brimstone would be better. Would it? What is it? 8 multiplied by 3.5. Wait, nah. 40, yeah, 48 multiplied by 3 is 16. 16, 24, 40, 28. No, I mean, it would only be an attack increase by 28, and this is a 46. So, I mean, this one's R3, but I think this one's technically better. I could be very wrong. I don't know. I mean, I think he'd get... Yeah, he would get more attack from the substat on the Brimstone, but... I like him on his signature, and I'm keeping him on his signature. I do like that you can look here to see what stats you do want to focus on giving them on substat-wise. So do pay attention to that. But besides that, let's go ahead and get to you getting to witness my Billy. We are going to fight the twin Marionettas, because I'm building Lycan at the moment, so I want, well, the twin Marionettas for him. This is the current team I have him on. I swap between having the physical Bang Boo and having the Sons of Kaladin Bang Boo. I have the physical Bang Boo up right now because the physical Bang Boo is level 60, while the Sons of Kaladin's Bang Boo is, what was it, 48? I used to have him on a team with him, Caesar, and Bernice, and then I decided to swap to this for a while, which actually, come to think of it, I think I've been meaning to... Let me do that. Where's... Just swap Polkra's and Bernice's spots, because I think that's going to be a better rotation for him. But I've been trying out this team. I used to have him with Caesar for shielding purposes, And I probably need to build my Fulcrum a little bit better. But I think the extra days, along with the days he provides, the days Polka will provide, and then the extra dance from Bernice will be better. So this is the team I have him on. Like I said, other teams is Caesar and Bernice. I don't know if I've ever had him on a fully 4-star team. Let me think of what I would put him on for that. I don't like playing Lucy, but I think Lucy is technically good to throw with him. I did run him with Piper for a while. I wanted Billy to have more time on field, so I picked Piper off the team. Took too much time on field. You could always run him with Nicole and Anby and do a Cunning Hares team. That honestly probably would be a pretty fun team. I just never ran him on that. I never felt like it. So I never ran him with his 2 co-workers / besties. Besides that, I personally probably wouldn't run him with Seth. There's nothing against running them together. I think they could run together. I just think there are better combos out there. But otherwise, I think if you just want to go, if we're looking for a full 4-star team for Billy, I'd probably do like him, Nicole, and Piper. I think that's what I ran before I got Caesar and Bernice. It was him, Nicole, and Piper because I wasn't very good at playing Anby. But you could always run him with a full Cunning Hares team, of course. Which I may do at some point. I may just finish building them and run them all together. I mean, I probably will run them, have a team of the Cunning Hares. I just don't do that at the moment. It's just longer. Now let's see if I can actually play this well. Because this is actually my second time recording it. No, I wanted to go to Billy. Why did we slip into Polka? Either that or just this rounds are gonna be weird. Oh well. I'll figure out their rotations later. This is a fairly new team. I haven't actually worked out all the kinks with Polka being in there. I've been working on playing... I've been playing other teams for a while, so I think I'm just gonna have to do that. I do think I like this rotation better because I want Polka to go to Bernice so I can then put the fire on... No. Oh shoot, I missed dodging. I hate when I get caught in with them. It sucks so much. Oh. I can normally dodge it, but I just messed up that time. Yeah, this is my second time recording. First time, my audio didn't record, so that sucked. So I'm just re-recording it now, so... Not that big of a deal. Hey, it just means I'm right on top of collecting more stuff for Lycan. I'm trying to level him, so once Hugo comes out, I can put him and Hugo on a team, and he'll be all built and everything. I should have gone to Zay from there, honestly. I should have gone to Bernice from there. I keep messing up. Oh well. Oh shoot, they're way too different on it. Billy, start targeting the one that actually is high on HP. Hey, buddy. I don't know how none of those hit me, but whatever. I'll take it. Shoot, I just ran straight into that. Alright, burn him, Bernice. No, we wanna... yeah, I wanna hit this one. Normally normally I'm pretty good at keeping them at roughly the same damage. But I guess Billy just decided he was going all in on that one. Man, I'm bad at this. And by that, I mean, I've fought these two in actually forever. Oh, perfect. We mostly hit the one that was higher in HP. Now we can go back to... Oh, I wonder if one of them just got into Bernice's fire while the other didn't. That would cause a big damage difference. I don't know, but all I know is that they have, like, this big... Well, I mean, not anymore, but they did have this big difference in their damage. Let's get out of here. No! Billy's still getting caught! You don't have any hair for them to grab! Actually, I guess he does have a little bit of hair? You don't have any real hair for them to grab! No, Billy, you're supposed to... I just suck at dodging. It sucks for Billy because he's really supposed to dodge this him. But oh well. Anyway, that's all I have for how I built Billy. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see me fail miserably at playing video games, subscribe. I might do some, like, actual playthroughs sometime. I don't know about, like, Hoyoverse games. I might just continue doing what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some live gameplay sometime. I mean, I basically do that already. I might do some, like, fighting Shiyu defense or, what is it, Deadly Assault or something at some time. But, I don't know. I'm mostly just doing how I built for now. So if that's what you see, if that's what you want to see, subscribe. If not, it's your call. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and may God bless.